Welcome everyone tonight to another edition of TMG Trivia. Tonight we have TMG Teams match. Two really good teams, and we're excited to have them both on. A new guy on the desk with me tonight. You've seen him play in a recent Geek match, and I don't know when this will be dropped, so I don't know how recent that'll be. But yeah, everybody knows him from around the fan leagues. He is Sinister Alec Miller. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? I'm so happy to be here to not have to worry about competing. I can just kick back, ask some questions, have a great time. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a whole lot nicer when you have the answers right in front of you and you can stump folks. So yeah, it's a fun time. All right, well, let's get into this match. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and bring in our first team. It is Matty G and Chad Webb. They are Hail Paimon. And Matty looks like he looks like Sloth, but that's okay. They're in the mood for the Halloween time of year. I like it.
Well, being in October, I kind of have to be.
Exactly. Hey, I even made a Halloween themed wheel, so it doesn't get any better than that. All right. But how are you guys feeling about the match?
I call bullshit on that because I haven't seen it and I didn't get to help write that. So, damn you to hell. Oh,
yes, it is. All right. So, how are you feeling about the match, Chad and Matty?
Oh, hey guys. I'm feeling great. I think this is going to be a killer start for Hail Paimon. And yeah, I'm excited, man. I want this to be the start of a run. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, the first time Chad and I played together, we didn't really get to work the kinks out because my old partner had some personal things going on, so it didn't happen. And Chad and I had met, through the fan leagues, obviously. And I was like, "Hey, you want to play?" And went, yeah, we did fairly well. We may have lost under the other team name, but we've gotten to get to know each other a little better. We've kind of worked together. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and hail.
All right. I'm gonna take a time out. Can anybody hear me? Because I can't hear anybody.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on one second. Oh, you can hear me? I can't hear anybody.
Yeah, we
so
can
I'm
all
gonna have
hear
to
you,
jump
man.
out. Hang on. I'll be right back.
All right. Yep.
We're gonna
post. Yeah, I'm posting the first round at least. So the first round, if everyone can hear me, it's first pick was Drew to Raw. Roman to SmackDown was the second pick. Third was Asuka to Raw. Typical. The big pick was fourth pick was Seth Rollins to SmackDown.
I fucking love it.
And then Raw's pick, their last pick was Hurt Business was to Raw. The entire Hurt Business is on Raw.
The entire faction?
Yeah, the entire faction. So it's Cedric Alexander, Bobby Lashley, MVP, and Shelton Benjamin.
Which I fucking dig. I dig the shit out of that. I want to know where Retribution ends up.
We'll find out, man, because I love that. That was great. That saved it.
Hold on. I have to step out of my room real quick.
Papa
West, make it rain.
Papa,
I really hope they get that.
He's counting the register.
Hey, Maddie, I have to step out real quick. Would you mind just operating until you see me back on camera? Cool.
I got you.
I'm too busy making it rain.
Or Papa could do it while he counts. Jacob, my Venmo is big, little LIL Warriors. Venmo.
Unfortunately, I don't get to keep this money, so.
Oh, what the fuck! Just Jacob, your wife is really wanting me to come up there and see you guys.
Of course.
That sounds really weird when you say that.
Even weirder is Wednesday night. She started lecturing the shit out of me because I hadn't reached out to her lately. Matt,
All
I
right,
think
I'm gonna.
Gargano and Lorray get called up.
All right,
And
I'm gonna
I
drop
can't-
Jacob to the
can't
back.
operate it. I'm not on the TMG account.
Okay, I can do it.
I got it. I'm gonna drop
Okay.
Jacob out, and then we're gonna pick back up.
Well, hold on
All
till
right, so
finish. So you want us to drop out then, and you could just
Alec, are you ready?
and we gotta go.
Okay.
Yoink.
No,
Hold on, let me
we'll
put.
just I'll just count back in, and then I'll ask you guys like, we'll start from where we ended off.
Or do you just want to start? Or do you just want to start from like you can just cut everything we've already done, and him and I can just do the spiel again, and we can just go from there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to get it going. So I'll drop you guys, and yeah. Alec, if you can hear me, I'm back and ready whenever you are, bud.
Kevin, you could just start, and when he comes back, he can just jump in if you want it.
Yeah, I may do that.
I can even drop him. Do you want me to drop him out? I can keep an eye on him until he jumps in, and then bring him back in.
Let's give him a second. I don't really know what's going on.
That's
I'm afraid if we keep like doing this, I'm gonna keep losing people.
I got you. Just let me know what you want to do. I can hear you, obviously.
All right.
Well, look, Kevin, I'm walking back right now, brother. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna restart.
All right, just grabbing a drink real quick, but
No
putting my
worries.
camera back on. We're good.
Sweet. All right, so countdown 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome everyone tonight to TMG Trivia. We have an awesome TMG teams match set up, and I'm excited to be on the desk again with a new guy to the desk, that is. He is a very experienced trivia player. Everybody knows him from around the league. Sinister Alec Miller. How you doing, man?
What's up, guys? It is what it is. I'm so happy to be here to ask questions, not have to answer. A lot less pressure, but good to be here with you, Kevin. You know, we're good friends, so it's gonna be a fun time tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's go ahead and bring in our teams without further ado. We'll start off with our resident. He is one of our admins, Matty G, and his team partner, Chad Webb. They are Hail Paimon. I feel like I shouldn't say that out loud, but that's okay.
Something.
And there they are, Leatherface and Ghostface. And Jason has gone to. It's down the road, not across the lane. But anyway,
That's right.
How are you guys
one's
doing?
for attention, one's for the results.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh wait, wrong show. Hey, what's going on, guys?
How you guys
Hey,
feeling
man.
about your match tonight?
There it is.
Hey, I'm excited about
Oh,
it, guys. This is great. This is our first starting match for our new team name, Hail Paimon. I think we might have what it takes to make a run. Hopefully, I'm excited, dude.
Heck yeah, dude. I basically how this came about is we had a teams match set up under D's Nuts, which unfortunately had to split due to some issues with my tag partner. And I reached out to Chad because I was supposed to compete in the Cornello trilogy because unfortunately due to some issues here at home, I couldn't get away and do it, but him and I had become friends and we got to kind of plan out our strengths and weaknesses, and it's just going to be fun. And hail Paimon.
All right, we gotta love it. Thank you guys. We're gonna drop it to the back and bring in your opponents. They are an interesting team. Alec knows them pretty well from over at CWT and Nerd Entertainment Network. They are Future Shock, Matthew Rosa, and Hunter Chambless.
What is up, everybody?
How's it going, guys?
I like to see it. I like to see it, man. Matt,
good to see you guys again.
I am so ready to kick some ass. Are you?
Sure. As many people know, I'm retired from movie trivia, but here I am. I feel kind of like Terry Funk with the amount of matches in movie trivia I've been playing lately. My retirement has been short-lived and constantly repetitive, but hey, who knows? Maybe we'll pick up a win tonight, and I'll scratch off having a teams win as well as a singles win. You know,
this man does not give himself enough credit. This man is incredibly great in singles, knowledgeable in movies. Pretty much almost won us our last match. So let's kick some ass.
even plays in a band. I mean, what is he not good at?
That part I will agree with you is accurate.
All right. Alec, anything for Future Shock before we get started?
I will just say, love the name. That's a great name. For those who don't know, that is Drew McIntyre's old DDT finisher. I love it, but I'm excited to see these guys go at it with Hell Paimon. I know Hunter. I've seen maybe one of Matthew's matches here in movie trivia, but he's better than he says. So I'm excited to see this.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's not hold anything up any longer. Let's go ahead and bring in Hale Paimon. We'll get everybody rearranged here. That looks good to me. And let me go over some rules for round number one. Round number one is our whiteboard round. If everybody would, if you have your whiteboard or something to write on, paper, doesn't matter. Looks like everybody has a whiteboard, so we're good. You'll have about 15 to 20 seconds after the question has been read to write down your answer. And then when we call upon you, please flip over your board, verbalize your answer, and we'll go from there. You guys probably know the rules. We have, in this league, we do give 4 repeats per team and 1 challenge. So keep that in mind. And so we'll go 3 rounds to the finish. Is everybody ready? Anybody got any questions before we get started?
Giggity, giggity.
All right, I'm going to shoot it over to my partner on the desk, Alec Miller, for question number 1.
Oh, I already knew this was coming. Question number 1 comes in the category of Die Hard. And the question is, who plays cyber terrorist Thomas Gabriel in Live Free or Die Hard? I already knew I was getting question 1. Your favorite question is normally the last question. Right, Kevin?
That is correct. I love the last question. We'll need an answer in 5.
I'm glad it doesn't count.
Can I get a repeat?
Yep.
Absolutely. All right. In the category of Die Hard, who plays cyber terrorist Thomas Gabriel in Live Free or Die Hard? Do you enjoy this movie, Kevin?
My marker.
I mean, obviously not as much as the first, but obviously. This is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one.
I think it's pretty fun too.
Kevin Smith plays an interesting character in this.
He does.
Hopefully,
he does a great story from that set too.
Give away the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up.
And, all right, let's start with Maddie.
Timothy Oliphant.
That's right.
All right, and we'll go to 100 Chambless.
I had
The
Justin
Hitman.
Long.
All right, Chad, Ghostface Webb.
Couldn't pull the last name. I just said Timothy.
That's tough. And then Matthew Rosa, what do you got?
I had Kevin Smith, and then he said it wasn't, so nothing.
All right. Well, Maddie gets the correct answer right there.
Gotcha.
All right. Moving on. Moving on to question number 2 in the category of scores.
More work editing for the sake of keeping track of things. Just to be sure, that was Chad that used the repeat, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. Just making sure I had it.
I was going to ask the same question, so you're good.
Yeah, because I was gonna use one, but he got his out before me.
Yeah, I heard Chad, so I marked it off with that one.
It
right.
was Chad.
So, question number 2, coming to you from Scores and Soundtracks. Who composed the scores for all 6 of Peter Jackson's Middle Earth films?
I'm obviously a
I
big
know
fan.
Alec. Yeah, I was about to say, I already know Alec loves these movies. So.
Absolutely.
And we all know
I
Jacob loves Hobbits. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay,
we got
Hunter
one for
got
Hunter.
it in. Yep. All right, so Future Shock using an early repeat as well. Let's see if it pays off. In Scores and Soundtracks, who composed the scores for all 6 of Peter Jackson's Middle Earth films?
What is your take on the first round repeat? I am of the thinking of if it gets you the point, it's worth it.
Exactly. I'm with you there. And then especially in TMG teams where you get 4 repeats, you got that extra one
Sorry, Matt.
to use.
Let's screw this one up.
Might as well use it.
I
5,
didn't.
4,
I'll be honest. I
3.
wasn't expecting you to pull this one.
And pins down, boards up. This time we'll start with Chad.
I guessed Alexandra Desplat.
And Hunter.
I said John Williams.
Maddie.
I said James Horner.
Oh, cool. We're tied now because it is Howard Shore.
Matthew Rosa.
Absolutely.
Howard Shore is the correct answer.
There you go, Matt.
All very good guesses.
Oh,
We
great
are
guess.
tied up
They were
one.
all composers.
All right.
Wait,
All
what
right.
was his name again? Wait, what was his name again, real quick? Just so I can.
Howard Shore.
Howard Shore.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to write that down when we're done.
All right. And we are going to go ahead to question number 3, which is 2019-2020 theatrically released films, which is Future Shock Strength. How does Adrian kill Cecilia's sister Emily in The Invisible Man? This is a great question.
Yeah, it really is. I'll go ahead and say this now. First, I love The Invisible Man.
Wait, time out. How specific do you need this?
Yeah.
Just give us an answer, and we'll work with you on it.
We'll work with it.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is this is our first match where we're instituting a new rule. Jacob wanted to make sure that everybody at least got one question out of their strength. So we're using strengths in round 1, round 2, and round 3 if they're so chosen in 2 and 3. So yeah, that is something that's happening now in TMG teams. So I gave you guys a few extra seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up.
All right. Let's go to Hunter. What do you got?
Slit your throat with a knife at dinner.
All we needed was slit her throat. So perfect. Let's go to Maddie. What do you got?
I said she's stabbed in a restaurant. I wasn't that as specific.
Stabbed and splitting is very different.
She's
different.
Let's go to Rosa.
knife. Come
I
on.
did not pull it.
Maddie didn't. So Rosa did not pull it. What about you, Chad?
I said cut her throat in the restaurant.
So Ken, where are you at?
I have Chad got that one, and Hunter got that one.
I would have said the same thing.
So we are still tied 2-2.
Cutting and slitting are
yeah.
two different things from stabbing. He did not stab her in the throat.
It's 3-2, right? I thought it was 3-2.
No, it was a tie game at it was 1-1 and then
Oh, you're right.
2-2.
1-1.
Yeah. To officially come in to move on from this question. I know it was an official challenge, but Maddie, I am going to agree. Slit and stab are not the same. Also, the score is 2-2 because Maddie is the only one to get one right. Matthew is the only one to get two right, and then one from each team got it there.
That's bullshit.
All right. Well, we see how Maddie feels about that. Let's move on to category 4 comic book films. Would you like the challenge or no?
You guys have already made your ruling, so no, it's not fucking really relevant.
Okay. Category 4 is comic book films.
Chad,
What?
you think we should challenge it, or should we just run with it?
We've already moved on to the next question. So, category 4 comic book films. Which Task Force X member plans on escaping with Slipknot, believing the bombs implanted in their necks are just a hoax in Suicide Squad?
So this is a toughie. I will say that for sure for comic book films.
Yep.
I think people will usually put this to the back of their mind.
True. This movie or this fact? 5.
This movie and both,
4,
I guess.
3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up. This time we'll start with Chad.
I just guessed Boomerang.
And Hunter.
Captain Boomerang.
Maddie.
Captain Boomerang.
And Rosa.
Captain Boomerang.
All are correct. I'll go ahead and give Chad Boomerang.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him.
Appreciate it.
So 4-4, and we move on to question 5.
Yes, let's do it. All right, so question 5 comes in the category of Chris Farley / David Spade. What position does Richie Goodman play on the team in The Benchwarmers? This movie does not come up enough. I've seen this movie a lot of times, and it's not good.
It's not very good.
It's not.
I thought you were going to say
seen
it's one of your favorites.
Absolutely. No, it is very bad.
Much.
In 5, 4, 3, 1. Pins down, boards up.
All right, and let's start with Maddie. What do you got?
He's the catcher.
All right, I like it. Hunter.
I said second base, so I'm wrong.
That is incorrect. Chad.
Yeah, this was a guess. Catcher.
My boy.
That is correct. Good pull. And Matthew Rosa.
I didn't pull it. I had pitcher.
This kid watches my kid watches this movie way too often.
Excellent pulls by Hill Paimon there, and we move on to category 6, which is Quentin Tarantino. Who plays Private Gerald Hirschberg in Inglourious Bastards?
So I would just say my favorite Tarantino movie of all time.
Oh
man, this is a good one.
Yeah, my favorite one.
I still like.
The correct answer is very good.
I was gonna say I was gonna be the guy that said Pulp Fiction, and then I thought, well, I really like. I also like Django, so I can't pick. I just like Tarantino. 5, 4,
Tarantino's
3.
One of my favorite directors, so.
And I know it is one of Rosa's, so we'll start with him.
It's Sam Levine.
And Maddie.
No, didn't pull it.
Hunter.
Sam Levine.
And Chad.
Yeah, I said Sam Levine.
Sam Levine is correct.
That is a tough question. I will definitely say that.
Yep.
I had Eli Roth, so
that also a good guess.
Oh, that's a good guess. We'll go to category number 7, which is in the Cornetto trilogy, which is actually Hell Payment Strength. And the question is, What year was The World's End released in the U.S.? Always got to get that movie release date question in.
One way or another.
One way or
sneak in
another.
there.
So if you put a string, make sure that you know that year.
I actually watched all 3 of these movies back to back to back just for this match.
I
Nice.
read all 3 of these movies' Wikipedia pages back to back. And I too will pull this question.
Pins down,
All right.
boards up.
All right, we'll go ahead and go to let's go with Chad. What do you have, man?
2013.
All right, that is correct. And we will go to Matthew Rosa.
2013.
Correct. Maddie, what you got?
Every time I think of a year, I add one because I'm right. 2013.
That's correct. And Hunter.
2013.
All right, that is our first clean sweep, I believe.
No.
Yep.
Boomerang.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right.
you're right. Sorry,
boomerang.
I should just quit.
No, you are good, man. Moving on, the score now, Hail Paimon at 9, Future Shock right on their heels at 8. We have our final question in round number 1, as always, in plot synopsis. I'll give you the plot synopsis of a film, and you give me the film. And yes, I'll give you a couple extra seconds on this one. All right, guys. On a mission to save their friend, a group of archaeologists become trapped in the past and must survive a 14th century war between England and France.
Your favorite category, and I love it. This is a great category.
Yeah, it really is.
I never dislike this category. I think it's a great category.
For sure, for sure.
I did not know this one, though. I will say that.
I ditto. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up. We'll start with Matty G.
You got a blank board here, homie.
All right, and Hunter.
I said Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Chad.
I panic wrote Troy. No.
And Rosa.
Nothing. But man, I wish that was Bill and Ted's plot.
I was just about to say that. Great guess from Hunter. Unfortunately, not correct. The answer is Timeline. Timeline.
Would have never gotten that at all. Nope.
Never would have thought.
Fucking watch that too.
I'm
Bitch. Sorry.
bad now.
All right. So that concludes round number 1. Hail Paimon with a score of 9, Future Shock at 8. So anybody's game moving into round 2, which is our wheel round. Each team has put a strength on the wheel. And I will read off the categories for Hail Paimon, and I'll let you guys decide if you want to spin first or defer to Future Shock. So for tonight on our wheel, we have Future Shock's strength of 2019-2020 new releases, Hail Paymon's strength of Cornetto trilogy. We have, sorry about that, we have musicals, Sly and Arnie, Will Smith, Star Trek, YA Dystopia, and Will Ferrell. And of course, spinners and opponent's choice.
All right, buddy. What are you thinking? You want to let them go ahead and we can go from there, or do you want to go first?
I'm kind of leaning towards going first, but like, what do you think?
I don't really care. Either way, I sometimes like to play from behind and let them, so we know what we've got to do. But if you want to go first, let's do it, loser.
Let's go first.
Let's do it.
I like it.
He's big now. We'll take that.
There's the wheel, and it's spun. Let's do it. The wheel is spinning. This wheel can bite you, or it can be your best friend. And it lands on Cornetto Trilogy.
Land on their strength of Cornetto trilogy. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys couldn't hear me.
I don't know,
I'm
bud.
assuming they're going to take this. Are you guys? You guys want to talk about it?
Yeah,
I'm good with definitely good to take this. It is our strength.
Let's go, King of the Mountain.
All right.
All right.
I don't want
I
to
like it.
myself with
Do you
it.
want to take these,
Fair
Kevin, or do you
enough.
want me to?
I will. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take these for
right.
Matt and Chad. I owe Chad a little bit of payback. No, I'm just kidding. He did beat me in the Cornetto trilogy match that everybody keeps talking about. So
And Chad,
that's all right. But no hard feelings.
And Chad, if you know these, brother, go for it. If you're positive, hit it, buddy.
All right, just so everybody knows, both teams have 3 repeats and your challenge left. So Hail Paimon will get the questions. They're worth 2 points apiece if you answer them straight up. If you go down to multiple choice, then it'll be worth 1. Be ready, future shock for any potential steals. All right, 4 questions coming your way. Hail Paimon, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Question number 1 in the Cornetto trilogy. What is the name of Shaun and Ed's roommate who turns into a zombie while taking a shower in Shaun of the Dead?
Pete, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was gonna be a smart ass and say what they call him in the movie, but never mind.
Question number 2. In The World's End, the gang is attempting the Golden Mile, which is a pub crawl that consists of how many local pubs?
12, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
And they wonder why
And
we
we're
put
halfway through. All right. Question number 3. What actor plays Declan in Shaun of the Dead, Oliver in The World's End, and a Met Sergeant in Hot Fuzz?
Martin Freeman, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more big points. Hail Paimon obviously knew what they were doing when they picked this one. All right, your final question in the Cornetto trilogy. What Game of Thrones actor plays Michael, a.k.a. Lurch, a simple man who works at Skinner's Market and says yarp?
Oh fuck! What is?
I don't remember the name. If you remember the name, go for it. If not, we'll go to multiple choice.
Yeah, I think we're multiple choice because I'm stuck between 2. So
Okay, multiple choice, absolutely. Is it A, David Bradley, B, Jeremy Flynn, C, Rory McCann, or D, Christopher Heavedew?
I'm pretty sure it's C.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. See, final.
answer.
Rory McCann is correct for 1 point, and a great round from Hail Paimon there, so 7 points. And
I knew all
the nice.
Yeah, right. Didn't get them. So
Hail Paimon takes a 16-8 lead, but we are up for a future shock spin.
All right.
And there we go. And we will spin our lovely Halloween themed wheel now.
It's a very pretty wheel, Kevin. I will say that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I feel very excited about that.
Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell is what it lands on your first spin.
All right, Matt. How do you feel about Will Ferrell?
See, if it's Will Ferrell's big films, I think we're fine. But he's been in a lot of obscure indie shit. Like
Yeah.
a lot of obscure indie shit. So I think we should spin again because I don't see much that could hurt us worse. Because like musicals, you got me. I'm a queer. Like there's a lot of situations where it's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, did you really just say that?
Spin again.
To each their own. No
He
comment.
said it. He said
We're
it.
spinning it. Yep.
Matt, I just want to say that really caught me off guard, and that was funny as hell.
Well,
I agree with you.
It looks
100%, Matty.
looks like the
Hey.
wheel has decided your fate.
All right.
And Alex-
because
Yep.
you got me, I will be reading your questions. Let me just get there first. And we got it. No, we don't.
Sorry, I just have
There
to
it
say,
is.
fuck the editor. That was the funniest thing I have heard in a long time. Good God.
100%.
Kevin,
Absolutely.
Kevin, if you
Yeah,
edit,
thanks.
please leave that in. Please. Leave
Oh
that in.
yeah.
I wish y'all could have seen my reaction to it, but I was behind the TMG logo. I was like,
Oh, yeah. He said it.
Yep.
But
All right.
All right, calm down. Let's do it. All right. So your questions here in Will Ferrell. Your first question. You ready?
Mhm.
All right. In Kicking and Screaming, Buck Weston's prized possession is a soccer ball he caught after what legendary soccer player shanked a penalty kick into the stands? Jesus.
Matt, multiple choice? Because I have no idea.
Yeah, no clue.
All right. Your multiple choice are A. Diego Maradona, B. Pele, C. Franz Beckenbauer, or D. Frank Puskas.
can we wait, time out. Can they get a technical repeat because you kind of glitched out during B? I'm not going to be that good. Can you do it for them?
Okay, yeah, I can repeat the question and the answers.
All right.
All right, so the question is, in Kicking and Screaming, Buck Weston's prized possession is a soccer ball he caught after what legendary soccer player shanked a penalty kick into the stands? And your answers, your choices are A. Diego Maradona, B. Pele, C. Franz Beckenbauer, or D. Frank Puskas.
All right, Matt. What do you think?
I'm leaning towards Beckenbauer because I doubt he would have seen Maradona or Pele play.
Yeah.
Because Maradona is Argentina in the 60s, Pele is Brazil in the 50s.
I have no idea, Matt. So if you want to go with that one, I concur with you.
I don't know if he's supposed to be an old man or if it's a period piece. I knew nothing about this
Answer in
film.
5.
C, final answer.
That is incorrect, and we will go to Hail Paimon. I will read your choices. Should I read the question too?
Since you already repeated it once, I think unless you guys, do you want the question again?
We don't really need it unless Matt really needs it.
Okay.
Just the joint.
Okay.
All right, I will read the choices. Your choices are A. Diego Maradona, B. Pele, C. Franz Beckenbauer, or D. Frank Puskas.
To be honest, I don't have a clue. I haven't seen this movie in a very long time.
I wrote down Pele for a steal, but I'm not terribly sure.
Go with it. Screw it. Go with it. We don't lose anything.
Pele, final answer.
And that is correct.
Yes.
Wow,
With a steal,
really?
Pele.
But
Yeah.
Nice
That
pull.
is a tough one.
That was kind of where I was sitting too, so we're good to go.
All right. And we will go to question 2 for Future Shock. And it is,
All right.
who plays corrupt businessman Glenn Mach, who teams up with his brother in endorsing Marty for Congress?
In what?
Did we not get the movie?
Yeah.
I think
We
it's
did not.
Hang on one second. I'm going to give you the movie. It wasn't on the document.
Okay.
campaign.
Give me 1 second. We'll have
Sorry.
to edit this, but
Don't worry.
I'm sorry about that too.
Just giving us a bunch of Will Ferrell 5 points. Man. You don't get the movie. That one where he played Marty, bitch. Answer it.
You were mentioning all those indies that he showed up in, and the first question is Kicking and Screaming.
All right. Let's see.
Okay,
I think it's
I can read it. Jacob just put
The
it
campaign.
in the chat.
The
Yeah.
campaign.
Okay,
There you go.
let me read the question.
I just
with,
wanted to double
with-
check. I thought that was what it was, but
I'll read the question with the movie title.
All right.
sounds good. We'll restart in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead.
All right, for Future Shock's second question, it is who plays corrupt businessman Glenn Mach, who teams up with his brother in endorsing Marty for Congress in the film The Campaign?
So, I know the actors who played the two Mach brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You want to just swing for 2 points? Because I think I got it.
Man, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure it's John Lithgow. Final answer.
And that is correct.
Hell yeah,
Future
Matt.
John
A
Lithgow
great
is
pull there.
the answer.
Hell
The
yeah.
other one
I like
is
that movie.
Dan Aykroyd, so I wasn't sure. I was between them.
And
All right.
they were both in the multiple choices, so a good decision there by Matt.
Absolutely. So we'll go to the third question for Future Shock, and the question is: in Land of the Lost, Rick Marshall claims that you can't trust a person if they are wearing what?
Plot specific Land of the Lost question.
Yeah.
Oof.
Multiple choice, Matt?
Yeah, sure.
Multiple choice.
All right, and your multiple choice options are: A, socks with sandals. C, a tunic, or D, a silk robe.
He broke up again. Dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can
Just read them.
The options. Okay.
Yeah,
Am I there? Am I there?
Mhm.
All right.
You're good.
The options are A, socks with sandals, B, a sideways baseball hat, C, a tunic, or D, a silk robe.
Matt, I think it might be socks with sandals.
That sounds accurate to this terrible, terrible motion picture.
Should we go for it?
Go for it.
All right, I'm going to say socks with sandals. Final answer.
And I'm sorry, that is incorrect. So for Hale Paimon, I will say the question and the answer choices. So the question is: in Land of the Lost, Rick Marshall claims that you can't trust a person if they are wearing what? And your answer choices are A, socks with sandals, B, a sideways baseball hat, C, a tunic, or D, a silk robe.
I don't know.
Sir, that final answer. It's a tunic.
All right, and your answer, the correct answer is C, a tunic. Hale
Wow.
Paimon gets the point.
I've never seen that awful movie, so.
My son just watched that like 2 days ago.
Same here.
Thanks, Matt, son.
All right, so we'll go ahead and go with your fourth question in the category of Will Ferrell. And your question is, who plays Katie Van Wallenberg, the youngest sibling in Blades of Glory?
Oh.
I know this is in my brain, so if we have to, I think we've got enough repeats.
Okay.
Yes. You have three repeats left.
Okay, repeat.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, for the repeat, your question is, who plays Katie Van Wallenberg, the youngest sibling in Blades of Glory?
So it's either, well, I don't want to say who it is either, but it's a 50-50 shot. Do you want me to just swing?
Swing for it, Matt.
All right, it's Jenna Fisher. Final answer.
Swing away, and the hit, it connects. It is
Yo,
Jenna Fisher
yes!
for the 2 points.
Other
Good
option
job,
was Amy
Matt.
Poehler. That was who I was between because I knew Amy
I thought it
Poehler.
was Amy Adams.
Again, they both were on the multiple choice, so another good decision there.
Yeah, absolutely. They were both on the multiple choice.
All right, so we are at a score of 18-12. Still anybody's game, but Future Shock will have some cleaning up to do in round 3. We have 15 categories. Each team is going to give us 3 numbers. They'll be worth 2, 3, and 5 points respectively. And
Are you
we
writing
will,
the question? Will you write them down for me, please?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm keeping everything right here. So,
All right,
so for round 3, Hale Paimon, since you have the lead, We'll take your three numbers first. 1 to 15, please.
Have any numbers in mind?
Oh, are you asking? I'm sorry. I was thinking about something else. Wait, what is the rating?
1 to 15.
1 to 15?
Welcome to the match, Chad.
I was thinking. Sorry. I was thinking maybe like 3, 8, and then you pick something.
All right, how about 3, 8, and 12?
3, 8, 12. All right. And Future Shock. 1 through 15 that aren't 3, 8, or 12.
What are you thinking here, Matt?
15.
All right.
2.
2
And
and 4?
Sure.
All right. 15, 2, and 4.
I like they're in the
15,
chat.
2,
These
and
are all
4.
sexy numbers, by the way. All of them.
Jeez.
Great.
All right.
Sexy numbers. Sexy numbers.
Since Alec gave Future Shock their round 2, we'll swap, and I'll give Future Shock their round 3 questions, and Alec can give Hell Paimon theirs. So we will start with your 2-pointer, Future Shock. Let me go over this first. You have 3 repeats, both teams. I'm sorry.
No, we have 2.
2 repeats on Future Shock. 3 for Hail Paimon. Thank you. All right, just want to make sure I was clear on that. All right, so you selected number 15 for your first number, and the category is the 1970s. So who wants to take that question?
Matt, I was born in the 90s, so
While I think I might have a better shot at getting it, we might just want to cut our losses and hope that I can pull a 3 and then we can pull a 5.
okay, then I'll take it.
All right, Hunter's going to take it. So your first question in the category of 1970s for 2 points is as follows. Who plays Randall in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Jack Nicholson.
That is correct for 2 big points. And we move on to category number 2. And as I scroll up to see what that is, we're going to advance 20 years into the future from the last question and go with the 1990s.
Okay.
All right. So this one will be for Rosa only. And your 3-point question, Matthew, is as follows. In what film will you see a race of aliens known as Thermians kidnap a group of actors who they believe to be intergalactic heroes? Galaxy Quest is correct for 3 points. And Future Shock making a comeback here. And there's the updated score, 18 to 17. So you guys will get to collaborate on your 5 and send it back over to Hail Paimon. So you selected category number 4 for your 5-pointer, and that is in the category of quotes, movie quotes. All right. So your 5-pointer, and you do have 2 repeats. Your 5-pointer is as follows. Finish this quote from Gone with the Wind. As God is my witness, I'll blank. Looking for 4 words.
That man is broken in half.
I'm going to say that too.
That's a joke.
So, wait. So he's looking for 4 words. Matt, do you have any ideas?
Give me a repeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Repeat the question.
Your repeat in the category of category of movie quotes for 5 points. Finish this quote from Gone with the Wind. As God is my witness, I will blank, and we're looking for 4 words.
See, 4 words?
Yeah, that's tripping me up as well.
Because I think I know the quote. But I don't think it's 4 words.
I mean, if it's not, we can.
because as God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again, is the most famous line from Gone with the Wind. The book, anyway. She might say something different in the film. I know what she says in the book, and it's, as God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again.
Answer repeat in 5.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, gonna use their last repeat on this one. Can't take it home with you, so not a bad choice. So for 5 points in movie quotes, finish this quote from Gone with the Wind. As God is my witness, I'll blank.
Unless it's
4
all.
words.
Oh, I'll. Yeah, it's never be hungry again. Yeah. With God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again. Final answer.
Final answer. That is correct for 5 big points.
Oh, what a
And they send it back over with a 4-point advantage to Hale Paimon, and I will let my cohort, Alec, take those questions.
All
So,
right. I have the numbers in front of me.
Okay, cool.
And I do have them here. So, great pull. The first category for Hale Paimon is category 3, which is right here, the category of holiday films.
What do you think? What are you thinking? Are you pretty decent in these, or do you want me to take a stab at it?
I think I'd be pretty decent. I watch a lot of holiday films every year, but there's no telling what it will be. So,
who's taking it? Final
Whatever floats. You want to take it? Go.
I'll just take it.
Okay, so Chad, you'll be taking category 3 for your 2-pointer. And Chad, your question is, who plays Dusty's dad, Kurt Maron, in Daddy's Home 2?
I know it's between 2.
We'll need an answer. Repeat in 5, 4,
I'll say
3,
Gal.
2, 1.
Jonathan is incorrect.
The other one.
Correct answer is Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Shit.
Okay.
Almost.
They gotta get 5 now.
We are still at 18 to 22 for Hale Paimon. Hale Paimon has their 3-pointer, which is category 8, and category 8 is in the category of war films. So, Maddie, your question is, where does Private Pile shoot gunnery Sergeant Hartman in Full Metal Jacket?
You broke up. Can you repeat that? It sounded all jumbled up.
Absolutely, I can.
We can give.
Yep. Your question is, where does Private Pile shoot gunnery Sergeant Hartman in Full Metal Jacket?
For clarification, body part or location?
Location.
Location.
Sorry, that should have been clarified. You're right.
Isn't he shot in the ass?
Well, they're saying location.
Location.
Like location of where he shot at.
Like, isn't he shot in the butt cheek? I don't know.
So no, we are looking for shot in the latrine, the location that he shot in.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood that. That is my bad.
Okay.
All right. So that makes this very interesting. It all comes down to this one last question.
Damn it.
Hale Paimon will have the advantage to converse, and you do have 3 repeats left.
Yeah, and your 5-point question comes in the category of Steven Spielberg. And your question is, what is the name of the leader of the Giants living in Giant Country in the BFG? You can confer.
Both hands on screen, guys. For us. Thank you.
Sorry. Hunter, it doesn't matter for us. We're done.
I don't think you're going to know this, man.
Yeah, I have no idea. Great game, guys.
5, 4.
No repeat.
3.
No,
And your winner
Hey!
Future Shock, Hunter Chambless, and Matt Rosa.
All right, and
Congratulations, guys.
your answer was the flesh lump eater.
Oh, that kind of sounds familiar.
A really tough 5 there.
Yes.
All right.
God.
Well, let's talk to our winners first for the evening. Future Shock.
My boy.
All right.
My boy
Hi, guys.
out again.
When things looked very dire, you came into with a let's see, 16 18 to 12, so a 6-point disadvantage into round 3, and pulled all 3 of your questions. How are you guys feeling?
I am super excited, dude.
I mean, it was their game to lose. We didn't play very strong in round 2. I've always been pretty decent at round 3, which is why I kind of pushed Hunter towards taking the 2, because I figured, yes, it's the 70s, but also, yes, it's a 2-pointer. Galaxy Quest is one of my favorite films, so that was easy. I had that from 3 words in. And then I'm a big literature nerd, which is the only reason I would have pulled Gone with the Wind. So, you know, it really had nothing to do with my film knowledge, if I'm honest, there in the end, but it worked. So
our first win feels so damn good, man.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Your first win in teams, so that'll definitely put you guys at an advantage when Jacob is making up the schedule. Is there anybody in teams that you would like to play?
Matt, is there one that you want to face? I mean,
no.
I'm really down to face anybody. Like,
all right, give them anybody.
Come on.
You heard it there first.
No.
Alec, do you have anything for our winners for the evening?
No, I mean, congrats, guys. That was a great match played. Y'all got y'all's questions. That was what you need to do. Y'all seemed like y'all studied well on your opponent's stuff, so that's always great to hear. But just great job. Can't wait to see you guys in the future. All I'll say is, Matt, you know, believe in yourself more. You're good.
Yes, believe in yourself more.
You were good, man.
Told you. All right. So thank you. Thank you guys, and we will drop you to the back, and congratulations on your victory. Let's bring in Hail Paimon. All right, so a good round 1, a really amazing round 2, even got a couple of steals. Things just kind of went awry in round 3. Thoughts?
So we did well in round 1. Not perfect, but we did well, and then we almost pretty much nailed the entire round 2. So I'm very happy with those 2 phases. I'm definitely disappointed. I mean, like they said, it was our game to lose, and we did. This says loser, not lover. So yeah. I'm just like, I knew. I don't know if Maddie knew Mel Gibson. I knew it was either Mel Gibson or John Lithgow, and I went with the wrong one. I knew both of those, but I just didn't know who Dusty was.
Yeah, it happens because I was the other way. I thought it was Mel Gibson. I should have asked for clarification and a repeat for mine because
I would have known yours. So if we would have swapped,
it's just it fucking happens. I should have asked for clarification because I knew we got shot in the latrine. I started overthinking it, and when I should have used the repeat and go, wait a minute, repeat this question.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, it sounded all like the sentence was real close together, so I missed some of it. I should have repeated. That was my bad.
And then with the 5-pointer, they said the answer, and I'm still thinking it's like Lumpy Butt Man or something. I don't know what it was. So
yeah,
no idea.
the flesh lump eater will haunt your dreams, I guess.
Flesh lump eater, sure. Okay, I'll have to remember that for next time.
Yeah, I've only seen that movie once, and it was when it first came out.
Definitely a tough five in Spielberg.
Sure.
But yeah, congrats to Future Shock.
Yeah,
they they kind of pulled like a Dan Murrell there a little bit, and just like they didn't let it get to them. They nailed all their questions at the end. So yeah, congrats to them, and hopefully next time I'm not going to let this get us down. I think next time we can.
Yeah, we got this. Unfortunately, 3 numbers threw us off, but you know what? It is what it is. We'll pick ourselves up and go round 2.
There you go. That's all you can do. I'll go ahead and ask this real fast. Is there anybody you would like to take on next in your quest in TMG teams?
I don't really know any of the teams to be.
I fucking want Delta Squad.
Then I guess
there
we want.
You go. That sounds good to me. We will get some. We'll get a couple. Yeah, that would be Jacob and myself. We'll get a couple of good writers, and we'll have us a match. Thank you guys. Alec, do you have anything for Hail Paimon before we close out?
Y'all played a great match, guys. I know what it's like to be on that other end of just being upset and mad at the questions. You can't be mad at your competitors. You can be mad at the questions. But I mean, I think Kevin hit everything of, y'all have so much going forward in the future. So I'm looking forward to that match for sure of Hail Paimon and Delta Squad. I can't wait to see that. Put me on the desk, please.
Thanks,
hey,
dope movie, by the way.
Oh yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, and once again, like Hail Paimon, great team name. I want to see y'all again. Y'all are great in the first 2 rounds. It's sometimes those last round questions can be a killer, but I hope to see y'all soon and bounce back.
Hell yeah, dude!
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you guys for being with us. And Alec, that was a hell of a match right there, coming down to the very last question. Just couldn't pull it, but on a really tough Spielberg question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Any closing thoughts on this match?
Just a great match. This is what it means to be in TMG trivia. You have to be able to hit your 5-pointers. Those 5-pointers are tough, and you have to know those, man. Like even I'll admit right off the bat, I don't know that 5-pointer, but that's what this league is about. Knowing those tough 5-pointers, those tough second round questions. You have to know that here, and I think this is the best place to be if you want to know those tough questions. Personally.
Absolutely, yeah. The questions are not for the faint of heart here in TMG. But we do take a little pride in that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. These were both great teams to have for this evening. So join us next time on TMG Teams, and we will see you then.
Absolutely.
Later, guys.